Hey, it's Ed. I am now in hour two, that's right, two, of having the Credenza, I forget, I'll have to look it up and tell you, Capsaicin patch installed on the bottom of my feet for an hour in my pain management doctor's office. Now, two people have told me that it hurts, it's discomfortable for a little bit, and then the pain goes away. Well, let's just say hour two, and it is hurting like a mother, if you get what I'm saying. I wish I was able to have recorded this earlier, but my feet were hurting so bad that it was, I have broken both of my legs at the same time and have not shed a tear for that. Of course, I took pain medication for that, but I didn't shed a tear for that at all. This feeling that I am currently feeling is at least 2 times stronger than what it was when I broke both of my legs. While I was in the office and I had the patches put on my feet, because what they do is they put lidocaine all over your feet. It's a ointment gel type sort of thing that they rub all over your feet, and then you sit there for 30 minutes, let the lidocaine kick in, and then they come in and they administer these patches to your body. Now, it felt like they weren't sticking to my feet, and they weren't, because my doctor was having a hard time keeping them on the bottom of my feet. So he went and got a couple of surgical towels. I don't know what the name of them are, but they're very thin clothed and they're medical. And he wrapped them around one each foot, and then took some really big medical tape and wrapped it around my foot. And that seemed to be the only way to keep it on my feet. So like I said, the pain is so unbearable. I had to stop off at Winn-Dixie. First of all, I needed to stop off there anyways. I needed to get insulin syringes for my puppy that's sick, and we had to give him antibiotics, but that's a whole different video as of right now. So I went into the bathroom and I took off my shoes and I stuck one foot at a time into the sink, to the stall sink. You know how I went into the handicap stall and they had, they have their own separate little sink where you can wash your hands up and then you can go. And so I did that. I ran my feet under the water one at a time because I didn't have imaginary legs or anything like that. But I stuck them one at a time under the sink while I was standing on the other leg, praying to the Lord that I wouldn't fall and kill myself because I have terrible balance issues. And I kept religiously washing off my feet. Even though it was one at a time, I was religiously trying to wash this cream off. And they actually give you some little extra tube of gel stuff that you're supposed to rub on your feet after you have the patch installed on your feet. And I don't know if the doctor did it after he took the patch off. I don't know if you're supposed to sit there for another 10 or 15 minutes to let the cleaner that was in the tube take off all of the capsaicin, hard feeling. My doctor had the previous couple of weeks before had prescribed some lidocaine ointment, which I'm taking that. Having rubbed that on my feet is what kept the feeling while I was in the office to that of a warm, like I had a heating pad on my feet. So, my doctor's office is 2 hours away from my house. I'm driving. The pain is getting even worse. Like I said, I had to stop off at Winn-Dixie, and I bought a gallon of distilled water, and I drove all the way home, mind you, in my old beat-up Ford Ranger, with a stick shift, nonetheless, drove 2 hours to my house, and the whole time I just was pouring water on my feet like every 5 or 6 minutes. I knew that water was getting on my floorboard. I didn't care one bit about it. But, well, they say that this capsaicin patch that they put on your feet is for diabetic neuropathy, which I have diabetes. It's somewhat controlled by metformin. My A1C is like a 5.9, 5.8. It's been hovering like a point until I need to get insulin for the last year. So yes, these patches that they put on your feet called Qutenza patches, just say it into your Google phone and you should be able to do a little bit more research on it. I'll try to list it in the description of this video. But I guess to the skinny of this, the medicine that you get from the capsaicin patch is supposed to help with diabetic neuropathy for 3 months. And then you have to go back in and have those patches reinstalled on the bottom of your feet, which at this particular moment, I never want to see another one of those patches in my life, because it hurts like a mother. I'm actually in our spare bedroom, guest bedroom, that has its own little shower, sitting in the bathtub in ice water, soaking my feet. I'm actually sitting on the side of the tub. And here, look, if you don't believe me. I hope you could see that. But it's filled full of ice, water, and that seems to be the only thing that is alleviating the pain right now. But I will try to keep you guys updated as often as I'm able to. So have a good day. Bye-bye now.